students, greetings for the day from Umadevi Children's Academy. This is Vikas Gupta, your class 5th computer teacher. So today I have brought chapter number 3, more on Microsoft Word 2010, session number 2 of 2. So dear students, in this session we are going to learn about inserting page break, inserting line break, setting margins, setting page orientation, setting paper size and printing a document. So dear students, we will learn all of these things in this session. So before we start, let's ensure that are you sitting in the quiet place, are you in the proper network, have you taken stationery with you, have you put your cell phone in landscape mode, and are you wearing headphones? So let's start. So dear students, today we are going to learn about inserting page break. So to insert page break, we will follow the given steps I am showing you in the practical. So dear students, for inserting page break, we will click from where we need the page break. Like we need page to be break from here, U. Okay. So firstly we will click on page layout tab. Then in the page setup group, we will find the breaks button. So here in the drop down menu, drop down list, we will click on page. So our page is break here. Look at here, we have got the page break. Okay, like once more I am telling you, like we need page break from here, from quick. So we have clicked here. Now we will move to page layout tab. In the page setup group, we will click on the breaks button, drop down list. Then we will click on page. Look at here, again we got the page break from quick. So like this we will break the page. Okay, so we can do the page break. Now next one is inserting line break. So dear students, it is very easy for inserting line break. Look at here, from wherever we need the new line, we click enter simply. I have told you in the previous classes. Again, if we need it from here, we will click here. So if you want to see where you have put it the line break, so you can go to home tab. Then in the paragraph group, you can click on the show hide button. You can see from at the which place you have used line break. So for line break, simply click enter. Next one is setting margins. So margin refers to the amount of blank space between the edges of the page and document text. Like in your notebook, you get the margins in the left side, in the top side. Why? For writing headings, okay, for writing number. So like this we can use the margin in our document also. Look at here, in print layout view, we can see here left margin, right margin. So I am showing you it in the practical. Look at here. So we are having here horizontal ruler and vertical ruler. So for setting the margin, we will move our cursor to the ruler at the margin boundary. So here our cursor is changed to the double-headed arrow. Now we will click here and we can select how much margin we need. Like I need it this much only. So look at here, margin has become less. Here I need more margin, so I will move it here. Look at here. So we had got here lots of margin. Okay, very much margin here. Okay, so now we will click on this one ruler, vertical ruler. Here, when in the arrow becomes double-headed arrow, the pointer head becomes double-headed arrow, we can set the margin. Like I have set the margin very less. So like this we can set the margins by using the horizontal ruler and vertical ruler. Okay, so using ruler bars, I have told you how to set the margins. Now I am telling you how to set the margins using page layout tab. Look at here. Firstly I will make it default. Okay, now I'll click on I have selected the whole text. Now so dear students, I will click on the page layout tab. Then in the page setup group, we will click on margin drop down list. Now we can set the margins whichever we need. Okay, look at here. Now one more thing is there, we can customize the margins ourselves also. Look at here, in the margins, in the page setup dialog box has been opened, and we can set the margins. Okay, look at here, we can set the margin, like I am making the margin less from the top and from the left side. Look at here, so I'll click on OK button. You can see here preview, in the preview you can see the changes. Look at here, yes or no? Look at the preview very carefully. I am making it less. Okay, so I'll show you here now. We'll click on OK here. If we need it to apply on the whole document, we will click on whole document. Otherwise, we will click on the whichever text we need, we will select, and then we will click on selected text. So I am selecting here whole document and I am clicking OK. Look at here, margin have been changed. So like this, we can set the margins using ruler bars and using page layout tab. Okay, so next one is using setting page orientation. So dear students, page orientation means to say how you want that your paper is to be printed in which mode. So look at here, I am making it default. Now look at here, in the page layout tab, in the page setup group, we will click on orientation drop down list. Now here are two orientation, portrait and landscape. So it is the portrait by default. Now we will click on landscape mode. So look at here, in the landscape mode we can get the document like this, and in the portrait mode we can get the document like this. Okay, so dear students, look at here, they have in the book you can see this is the portrait mode and this is the landscape mode. Okay, so now setting paper size. So we can change the paper size also. Look at here how to set the paper size. Firstly, we will click on page layout tab. Then in the page setup group, we will click on size button drop down list. Here we can get many sizes of the paper. Look at here, legal size, okay, A4 size, executive size, A5 size, A6 size, okay, like this. And we can go click on more page size to get more sizes. Okay, so look at here, we can change from here also. Look, like I have taken envelope. Okay, so I am clicking on envelope. Look at here, the preview have been changed, and we will click, then we will get like this. Okay, so we can change it. Once more I am showing you page layout. In the page setup group, click on size button drop down list, and you can change it from here. Like I have selected envelope. Look at here, it is in the envelope size. Okay, so now dear students, I have told you about setting the paper size using page layout tab. Okay, so now look at here, next one is printing a document. Okay, so I am showing you the printing a document. In the previous classes I have told you about this also, so it is very easy. Look at here, firstly we will click on file button, then file tab, then in the print button we can get how many copies we want. We can select, like I need 5 copies of this document. Then we have selected our printer. Next one, setting, we can print all pages, we can print current page, we can print custom range, like from page number 1 to 4 I need. Okay, so we can select like this also, and we can change the orientation here also. We will click on the orientation. Okay, and if we need portrait, we can select portrait. Otherwise we can select landscape mode. Okay, so whichever orientation you need, you can select from here also. So now we can print, click on print, and our text document will be printed. So dear students, this is the end of the chapter number 3. So your homework is solve exercises question number A, B, C and D in your book on page number 38 and 39. Okay, these exercises you have to complete before the next session comes. Okay, so the question number E, that are your question answers. that in the previous classes you note down the question answers in your notebook. So that question answer, question number E, you have to write down in the notebook, and this solution you will get in the end of the video. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.